What's going on, everybody? Greg Harmon here with another video. Today I want to talk about our lovely camera bags. I've been seeing a ton of these videos on YouTube lately, a What's in My Camera Bag 2022 edition. So without further ado, here's mine. My backpack of choice is the Platinum Street Tech Pro 20, and I love this little thing. I picked it up from Best Buy pretty much just because I needed something to carry all of my gear in. That was a camera backpack. I was carrying it around in this big old hunker right here. This one's the Mystery Ranch Rip Ruck 32. Now, while that one was a great backpack, it didn't have all of the extra little camera essentials that this one does. So we'll start off with the outside of the bag. As you can see on the front, we have these little storage straps where you can, put like little mini tripods or anything and cinch it up. Really like these, and I think that it adds to the look quite a bit, so that's pretty cool. Pocket wise, on the sides you have your regular water bottle pockets. You got one over here that's mesh with a drawstring. That one's really useful for water bottles. That's usually what I use it for. Now this one I use for a tripod because it has this cinch strap right here so that you can cinch it right on down to it. So I think that's pretty awesome. Now spinning it around to the back, has some very, very nice padding on the straps, which is great. Makes it super comfortable while you're wearing it. It has a nice grab strap up here. Love that. Sternum strap, all that kind of stuff, your normal backpack stuff these days. Now hooked on to this grab handle, I actually have, let me take this off for you guys, a hero clip. Now what this handy little doodad is, you can hook it on to your grab handle or to really anything, and whenever it undoes, you flip this around and you can actually like hang your bag from anywhere, which I think is pretty awesome. Makes it a nice, easy storage method. Heck, you can hook it onto the side of your desk, to a door, to a railing, anything. So I love this thing. I keep it with me all the time. And it folds down super nice and just right back into a regular carabiner. So I think that's really cool. Now, while we're on the back of the backpack, it also has a zippered compartment right here that you can store like, your phone, some sunglasses, stuff like that. Stays nice and tucked onto your back, super soft in there. It's like a felt. And then also on the back, we have a nice large tablet pocket that's lined with felt again. It's got a whole lot of padding in here. You don't have to worry about anything. Usually keep my Samsung Tab S7, which is actually what I'm screen mirroring on right now. That way I can make sure everything looks pretty good for y'all. So that fits in here super nice with a ton of room to spare. Now, moving along to this side here, what we have is a nice open space where I usually like to store my cables. I have a USB-A to USB-C cable, if that'll focus. This one actually came, let me see here. Is this one which one I'm thinking? Yes, this one actually came with my G drive whenever I purchased it. I'll be showing you that here in just a second. I have, of course, a microfiber, and then I also keep my camera caps in here too. And just to keep everything nice and pretty, I keep them together. That way, you know, if I ever need one, which I usually don't, I pretty much just keep the ones on my lenses that I'm not using, so that whenever I swap to another lens, I just take the back off of it, pop it on to the lens that I just took off, and voila. But if I ever lose one or need another one, I got this. So I'll leave all that stuff out for the time being. Zip that back up. Now, we do also have a couple more pockets on the outside of the bag here. We have this front zipper that goes all the way down just about. And what I keep in here is actually this Peak Design pouch. It's a little microfiber pouch with a lot of little accessories in it. Let's see here. Inside the pouch, I keep some Peak Design anchors. We'll show you guys what these are for here in just a minute. I have 2 extras of those. One of them I have attached to a little camera clip here. I also keep a couple of Allen wrenches because these go to pretty much all of my Peak Design stuff. And also some screws for the capture clip V3. So keep all that stuff here. Here, let me put all that back in the pouch. So I love this little pouch. Keeps everything nice and tidy. It has a ton more room if I wanted to put some more stuff in there. This pocket is not by itself. We also, if we creep on up, have yet another pocket up here, which I apparently already had unzipped. So this pocket goes down to the top of the other pocket, and also up here, which you can keep, you know, small items, whatever you really want to. I haven't really found a good use for that. I kind of, you know, throw like my hot shoe mount from my camera. I got a little cover on it. I actually have kept up with it. So whenever I'm not using it, I throw that in here. That way it's by itself. I know where it is and I don't have to worry about it. Now, one of the coolest pockets on the outside of this thing is actually underneath these flaps. If you will look, the bottom portion of this backpack is a hard shell, which is awesome for protecting everything. Say you drop this thing, you don't have to worry about it. So if we undo this bottom portion, go ahead and unzip that, it comes open like a little clamshell here. And what I have in here is a lot of my GoPro accessories. So I have my GoPro 3-way arm here, which I usually keep tightened down so that it doesn't, you know, be flopping everywhere. But this is for, you know, if I ever want to do some vlogging with my GoPro. Super handy. I love this thing. It's pretty cool. And it folds down into a nice, neat package. Has a little button so that, you know, you can do it all the way. So love this thing. I keep my chest mount for my GoPro in here. And then at the very bottom, this is kind of like my little camera emergency pouch, I guess you would call it. This came with one of my GoPro boxes. Whenever you unzip this, reach in here, I have some more GoPro accessories. I got, you know, one of these little cool things so I can mount it to a tripod. I got some more thumb screws, all that kind of cool stuff in here. I also have a little cable management silicone flap. I actually kind of like this thing. This is pretty cool. Let's see, here's some more thumb screws. But then on the inside of this bag, so you have the regular pocket, and then then you also have another pocket that is foam lined in here. When you undo that, this is where I keep a lot of my drone accessories. I have, you know, some additional cables for my controller. I got some additional propellers. I got all my like little screws and stuff like that in here. That way they all stay nice and safe with the foam padding. So really love this little bag. It always sleeps right down here at the bottom since it's nice and fluffy down here, and I really enjoy it. And then, you know, I just put my GoPro stuff for quick access right on the top. That pretty much does it for the outside of the bag. You're gonna see why I didn't open up this pocket here in just a second. So what this pocket is a quick access pocket to the inside of the bag. Now, what I usually keep in here is my camera, but that's what I'm filming on, so I hope you won't mind me not showing you that. And then I also, in the same pocket, I have this little divider flap that I'll show you in a second that I keep my mic in whenever I'm not using it. One of my favorite parts about this bag, I'm not even gonna lie to you, are these zipper pulls right here. You see that giant loop right here? Look, you just loop your finger in and it glides. Man, I'm talking all the way around. Love that. And then it flips open so that you can just splay everything out, and if you need anything, it's right here. So, without getting to the goodies too much just yet, I'll give you guys an overview. In the front flap, I have my my USB-C adapter for basically everything for my tablet, because my workflow is completely on my tablet. I love it, super portable, I carry it everywhere, I think it's great. So on here, this is just a little on adapter that I got from a good old Wally World, and it has a USB 2.0 power in, it has a SD card, has a micro SD card, an HDMI, 2 USB 3.0s, and an Ethernet. So love this thing. This thing's helped me out quite a bit. So I keep it right here in this little pouch. In the pocket beside this one, I keep my G drive. So this thing is super nice. This is where I keep all of my videos, pictures, all that kind of stuff in this one little place right here for a physical copy. Now, reason that I do that is because you never know when you're just not gonna have internet. I keep that with me. Love this thing, super durable. I picked it up from Best Buy as well, but I keep it right beside this. This pocket is like legitimately perfectly sized for this. Love it. So you also have this little pocket right here that you can use for your SD cards and all that kind of stuff, so that's really great. We also have another, let me move this out of the way. I usually keep it tucked right here in case I want to put like some keys or something, which I never do. But we also have another zipper right here, and this one goes all the way down the front of the bag and also up into the top. Now, what I keep in here, you guessed it, a transfer cable. Yeah, check this guy out. Well, now what I use this for is whenever I am connecting my G drive to my tablet, if I'm not connecting everything else, this is what I use. And this is also a super great one to use if I am connecting my camera to my tablet. It makes things a lot quicker. So I usually keep that right here inside this. That's actually the only thing that I have in there at the moment. So that way, you know, I don't have to like dig through cables and all that kind of stuff. So love that very much. Now, are you ready for the meat and potatoes? Are you sure? Here we have the inside of my bag. Now, as you can see, I have things decently organized. I love the dividers in here. It's great. Now, I have my mount for my microphone in here right now because I have my mic, of course, mounted to my boom, so I don't have to worry about mounting this to the camera. So I have it in here right now. You know, I just have it kind of just stuck in here because usually whenever I have my fluffy mic, I kind of keep it tucked up into this area because this flap will keep it, let me get that in the light, because this flap will actually keep it, you know, kind of good. It'll keep it steady. It won't be flopping around everywhere. So there's that. Now I keep my DJI Mini 2 in here as well. Keep it right in this little pocket right here that I have. So keep that in here. Gotta love some drone shots. And then up under this, I have this little flap where I keep the spare batteries, which I thought was pretty cool. They actually came in this nice case that has like all 3 of them that you can put in there. And then this also doubles as a battery pack, which I thought was pretty awesome. So there's that. I keep that right in there, fold the flap down, and keep the drone right on top of it. I thought that was great. Now above this, I keep probably my favorite lens that I've ever had. The only reason that I don't have it on there right now is because I need a wider angle shot just to get the desk and me and and all that kind of stuff. This is my Sony 50mm f1.8 lens. This thing's awesome. I'm talking awesome. Talk about some bokeh, those nice milky, just blurry backgrounds and all your like really cool portraits. This thing hits it. I'm talking a home run. So the next would be my controller for my Mini 2. Now these controllers are awesome. Now they do use your phone whenever you want to see what you're doing, but everything is in just like, I'm talking an awesome, nice little neat package. Like the cable stores away in here. I mean, it's just like, it's great. So love this thing. You have your joysticks down here at the bottom. They actually kind of like fold away into the bottom. Let me see here. You just take them and you just screw them in. So that's really cool. But these store away, so everything's in a nice, neat, flat package, and I just keep that right there. Now, if you move on up to the top of my camera bag, here we have the old trusty GoPro Hero 7 Black. I have a lens cover on it right now, just to keep everything protected, because if you guys remember from my first video where we changed out the lens, so I actually still have that lens and I keep it right up here at the top. I really enjoy it. But I keep on my GoPro a quick release tab, so I can just like lock it into stuff. On my tripod, I actually have like one of the little adapters, and then I also have them on my motorcycle helmet, which I haven't gotten to dabble in just yet. It's either been too cold, storming, raining. I don't know. I've been itching to ride my motorcycle so bad. But there's that. I keep it right up here in one of the top pockets so that it's there for easy access if I want it. Now in this pocket, I keep my spare GoPro batteries. They're in there. I got 2 of them in the pack. So this is a really cool little thing. You can actually like charge all of your batteries all at once. So I really like that. I keep it right up here at the top. I keep it turned sideways so that it doesn't just fall out. So that's really great. Let me see. I think that's actually everything that I have in my camera bag, usually. Wait, I forgot something. I'll be right back. All right, so the items that I was missing. My SwitchPod. This is my little travel tripod. I love this thing. I use it for vlogging and all sorts of other stuff. It's actually super useful. This is what I keep in my little tripod pocket right here. Now, what I love about this thing, you have your vlogging mode. It's nice, ergonomic. It has all these handles for your fingers. But say you want to set it up somewhere. You just, bam. Ain't that cool? I'm talking you just, bam. And then when you're getting done, you go, yeah. And you're back to vlogging. I love that so much. And then also on top of the SwitchPod, I have a ball head from SwitchPod themselves. That way, whenever we have this puppy set up, ready to go, we can angle it however we need to, tighten her down, and she's good to go. And then this also, let me see if I can get to it, twists. My other item, which I don't necessarily know if you would call this living in my camera bag, which I guess it does whenever I'm not using it, but that would be my Peak Design Capture Clip V3. This is basically like a holster for your camera. Now, how it works, on the bottom of your camera, they have the tripod screw hole, right? So the plate will screw into the bottom of your camera, and then the plate slides into this and locks into place. Whereas this is on your belt, or you can also put it on a backpack strap, really any kind of strap. But I also have the Pro Pad on here, and what that does is, here, let me go ahead and undo this. This is very fidgety as well. So this flips down, right? So it just unscrews and flips. And then this will slip into your belt and then back down and clamp over it. And then you slide this over and you tighten your thumb screws down until it gets tight. The only way that you can actually like get your camera out of it, they have this button right here on the side. Let me see if I can get that in the light. You can kind of see it. Let me see. There we go. It has this button. You push that and you see that little mechanism unlocking in there. So that's how you unlock it, and it keeps it super safe. You can also lock that down so it can't even be compressed. So I think this is awesome. I have all of my tripods now actually set up with one of those clamps so that I don't even have to ever worry about taking my plate off the bottom of the camera. So I think that's awesome. Whenever I'm not using it, it does live in my camera bag. I usually just, you know, put it right in here. Or I also, if I'm keeping my camera in my bag, keep it right in the water bottle holder. So that's that. I think that's everything in my bag. Like and subscribe if you like the content, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Oh, one more thing, guys. Links in the description for everything that you saw in today's video. So make sure to check it out. It helps me out a little bit if you buy anything. So hit those affiliate links down below. Now how quick can I put it all back up? All right, Willow, are you ready for this? Challenge on our hands. All right, let's do this, kid. Go. I was right up. All right, that's it. This is more stuff. Oh, yeah, right to it, yeah. There you go, there you go. Now I started taking a lot more. Whoa, you're not coming. Yeah. Break it. We're gonna make it. Strap it down. Oh, look at the vlog. Come on, we can do it. We can do it, come on. Alright, we got a lot of blood. We can't forget our cap for a hot shoe. Might as well throw the cap down here. Big design. Yeah, oh no. Oh, grab the rope. Right, rocks, right. Yeah, come on, we got this. We got this, brother. Yeah. Alright, get on. I definitely need to do that more often because I had absolutely no idea. I went blank. See you guys in the next one.